think she's gonna be pregnant next. Let me say hi. Who is in here? Everyone's saying hello to Rebecca. You talking to me? Um,
She likes your hair.
Hi
Tammy likes your hair.
Sue. Hi Tammy. Oh, we got snow today. That's not surprising in Alaska. Um, Christy, that is awful. Tammy's telling a story about private parking. She's leaving a shopping center, but she's fine. Hope that you're okay, hon.
Yeah, Tammy
She
got
said she
run
liked to
into
hear me.
by an illegal, she thinks, because the lady didn't want her to call the cops.
Uh-oh. Yeah,
So
that's
she did it.
exactly.
It doesn't sound like she did, which I don't know.
That's
You're
so
an
nice
insurance
of you.
adjuster. Well, you used to be an
Now,
insurance
as an
adjuster.
insurance adjuster, hi Lisa. As an insurance adjuster, you should have called the cops so that we can get this taken care of, and the rightful person is blamed. Um, as somebody that's trying to retire,
Yeah.
you did right. Mind your business and keep it moving. um,
Well, she wasn't hurt, though. That's the good thing.
that's the important part. Yes.
Yeah.
Take note of everything in
Oh,
the
what?
event that
Tomorrow she's going to be sore. You're going to be sore tomorrow. Things are going to like start aching maybe tonight, but
private parking lot. Yeah,
it'll go away. It'll
that
go away.
is that's iffy. That's usually they won't come if it's private parking unless you say they won't cooperate because they're actually supposed to facilitate the exchange of information. So they're supposed to make sure that each of you have exchanged information so that you can get it handled through insurance. And that if you do start to feel sore, achy, lethargic the next day, that you have, someone you can reach out to. And Colorado is one of my territories. So yeah, had you said she won't give me her info or she's begging me not to call, they would have been there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least they would have sent ice.
That's only here. Look, that's only here in Nevada. they used to automatically send them out. You don't have no documentation.
Oh, really?
Yeah. When I first moved to Nevada 20 some years ago, they was pulling up on people at 7-Eleven. Like, ooh.
What?
Yeah. I will never forget. My ex-husband said, I am so glad I am black. I've never been more happy to be black. Because they was pulling up on people at 7. And I said, that's not nice. Stop that. But yeah.
True.
They pulled up and you didn't have everything. You just looking for change in your pocket. Whew. You was taking a trip. And it might be a few days before you get back. But somebody need to be able to come down and help identify you, or you were en route.
Hey, Robert, nice to see you. Interesting.
Look at Robert. Hi, hon.
So, are you working on your building block, Tia?
That's what I'm doing right now.
I don't work for Lizzie, but I'm ensuring that you finish a project so Lizzie don't have no complaints.
You're working for her. Y'all tag teaming me now?
No. Actually, no.
Is that what it is? You tag me in, like jump rope. Tag me in.
No, but I'm going to make sure that you finish a project. Yeah.
You sound like her. She says the same exact thing. I'm going to make sure. Are you serious? You're going to finish this one?
How's your event going?
Well, today is the last day of the first week, the kickoff, where everybody, if you're participating, hashtag Splish Splash Spring Bash 2025. You want to get your start pick in. You want to get your startup. There is a featured post on Pom Pow Pins and Friends.
Oh, nice.
And I ask a challenge question. Inside the featured post, you can simply post your picture. That way it's not like all over the page and I'm having to search for everything.
Yeah.
But I did post another message today, it's just a reminder that 11:59 today is the end of the first week, the startup week. Now, I know people are asking about the rules, through a lot of back and forth, we finally have it set that the rules are, do you know what the rules are?
No rules. I listened.
That's right. There ain't no stinking rules except
Right.
participate. Obviously, we have to know that you're participating.
Yes.
But there's no limitation. Make the canvas match the question. That's going to be your creativity. That's so. The point is, we want everybody participating and having fun. If you're doing 10 collabs, great. Let us know about it. Want to know how you operate. But at the end of the day, like the specifics on how much, can we fit this in, and how much needs to be left if it was a whip, none of that. You don't have to worry about it. You got 3 plucks left. Go on and get it posted so we can help you complete these plucks. And that's pretty much how much fun I'm wanting to have with it. Post, come out to the lives. Right now, I'm the only one going live. I don't know if Lizzie's going to return back to her Sunday afternoon lives or not. But
look, I made a little bed, and it's purple, one of your favorite colors.
It sure is. Look at
and
that.
It's king size for the Taylor house.
In case you guys forgot what I'm working on, just going to show it.
Yes,
this
please.
Is an eco-friendly charging station. And then I got my little Tesla with the little, as you can see, I got the dog sitting in the back of the Tesla instead of sitting up. He's supposed to be at the charging station, but wouldn't you rather sit in the back of the car? That's
absolutely, right. Especially while you're putting the car together.
Yeah, he's just sitting there hanging out, keeping me company. Woo, 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 woo. Tia's supposed to bling it so it looks like she is diamond painting. There you go.
This is not as complicated as diamond painting.
It definitely is not. So let's see. Where did I leave off? I only added in.
I know where Rochelle is. Oh, nice.
Okay, so the doggy. Moving on.
Rochelle's watching that basketball. The March Madness final is not.
Oh, that's right. That started at 5. That's the last game too.
Well, I being from living in Florida for so long, I got to root for the Gators. But I would like for that old guy that's coaching the other team to kind of get a championship before he retires. Yeah.
You hoping
Robert's playing darts. All right.
Robert's always playing darts. He's like a dart champion.
He's the dart king, huh?
Yeah, he does it a lot. I think Monday. Oh, it is Monday night. Yeah, Monday night.
Monday night.
See, Robert, I didn't forget, honey. I know your schedule.
I appreciate you watching while you're playing darts.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the 4
I haven't seen you in a while. It's nice to see you.
He's up bright and early on Saturday, but he's doing so much stuff. 4 tires. He does so much stuff. Like he does crochet. He's watching his nieces. He diamond paints.
Okay, so I got the bed there now. We got a little table, like a little bar next to the bed. You should always have a bar next to your bed.
That's right. That's I agree with that.
Yeah.
Who don't want a bar next to their bed?
We didn't get room assignments for this thing yet, but I guess because of what happened last week. So
it's been hectic.
Yeah, poor Jen. She was a mess.
I was really shocked. Like I feel like this was like, for me, it was out of nowhere. So I can imagine for her,
Well, I had sat in. She had a live on Saturday night instead of Friday. Prior to that, so she had told the story. She always tells a story, and she had told the story of her dog being attacked by this cat, but the dog was okay. And then a few days later, the dog was not okay.
Yeah, that's the part that was like crazy sad to me.
Yeah, very sad.
So Now, I call myself a pet whisperer because me and pets really get along. So I was really in shock.
You really are, though. You really are. Oh my gosh.
And so Zoe would come and hug and just love on me. And I would give her massages. This was a shock for me. Like, she is full of life and energy. So I can understand why Honey Bunny was torn up.
How old was Zoe, though? Do we know?
I forget. I know I asked a few years ago.
Right.
So I would, just relax with her, hug on her, love on her. She's a lovable pet.
This is what I hate, when a piece falls down inside the house and you gotta like turn the house upside down to.
Do you have tweezers?
Yeah, hold on. Let me use my tweezers.
Tweezers are your best friend when you're playing with Legos.
There we go. I got them. I got them.
Look at you.
Well, something fell off. I don't know what fell off. Something came up in the process. Oh, the drum set. It comes off every week. All right, that's not a big deal. We always have to put the drum set back on. Now, what was I doing? This one and this one. Okay, here we go.
Oh, that's what this is. You have more than one of these?
Did your kids see you doing Legos?
Yes. So my son was like, oh, that low key looked fun. My daughter, she could care less. But
She's not crafty at all, is she?
Not at all. Prince, he's very crafty and he'll like join in and stuff, but not my daughter. So she's like, okay, I see. Okay, Mom. And I'm like,
what's she gonna do when she has kids?
She's not gonna have none. She's a teacher.
Hey, Kat. Hello. She's not gonna have none, huh?
I don't see her having none. She's a school teacher.
Yeah.
I don't see my son having none either. He like old women.
Well, my daughter is now 39 or 40, so, and it hasn't happened, so I'm thinking it's just not going to happen.
Yeah, I'm thinking that. Well, I don't know. You're not out the woodwork yet.
Well, I mean, I'm not, but she would certainly, and I told her years ago, you should probably freeze your eggs if you're not wanting to have kids right now.
Yep.
And she lit into me like, Mom, stop with the kids thing, like, I'm just saying. She's like, who's got the money to do that? Well, I don't know. You're working 3 jobs or whatever, you both have jobs. Can't you afford to put your eggs somewhere? Put them in the freezer.
I think that's an excellent idea because you never know.
She didn't. So no grandchildren for me.
Yeah.
All right. I'm forgetting my methodology here because I'm not on camera. Let's see. 1, 2. I got to put them all in the little thing, or then I forget to put them on. All right. And then I always think I'm missing something, and it's here somewhere. Where did it go? I got those 3 pieces, and now I need a yellow piece. What? It's here. It's just not showing itself. Oh, it must be this piece here. Yeah. Okay. And this piece. Okay. We got all the pieces. I'm making a little lamp. Oh, no. First, I'm making like a little, what is this supposed to be? Looks like a little side table, but it's below the bed. That's weird. Okay, well, we'll put it there.
Moving along.
Okay, so you should set your cell phone down before you go to bed. All right, now what are we doing with this piece? And we're making a little lamp, bedside lamp, to go next to the curtain. Tammy says her daughter's very crafty and her son isn't. My son, he'll do puzzles. That's about as crafty as he gets. But he likes to, finish furniture, things like that, like men type crafts,
The men type crafts, huh?
Yeah, I guess. I said, wouldn't you enjoy a Lego kit? No. Because, he had back surgery. And I'm like, I'll get you a Lego kit. No, I'm fine, Mom. And they'll call me up and go, I'm bored, Mom. There's nothing on TV. Well, I told you I'd get you a Lego kit.
Well, you could buy me one.
Shit. I don't buy myself them. I get them from Temu. He ain't getting the real thing.
All right.
He has to buy himself the real thing if he wants that. I'm not Bank of America here. Legos cost an arm and a leg. Good.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I like going to the stores. If you go on a weekend, ooh, it's a crowd and a half.
At the Lego store?
Mm-hmm.
I've never been. We got to go when we're up in Michigan. We'll go together.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. There's 2 places I want to go there. And then we got to go to that Crumble cookie place. They don't have one in Vegas?
Yes, they do have one around the corner.
Okay.
From here.
Oh, maybe it's Crashly who said she hadn't. Who said they hadn't been to Crumble Cookie?
That was me.
Oh.
That said I hadn't been.
Well, it's around the corner. Go.
There is one around the corner.
Actually, it's not called Crumble Cookie anymore.
Really?
Now it's just called Crumble because they sell desserts now. Hi, Diamonds around the world. Welcome.
Hi, Diamonds around the world.
We are building Lego sets, or I'm doing a fake Lego set.
I'm doing a real Lego set that was bought for me by Rochelle.
Yep.
I'm over here learning about sustainable and renewable energy.
She's got one of them Elon Musk cars here. They're going to blow up when she's done.
I gotta carry my generator around with me, so I always
set it on fire.
Take my generator with me everywhere I go.
I am all for electric vehicles, but they just don't have the infrastructure to support them. I'm
driving down the road the other day. I'm at a red light on the strip. We had just tried this new seafood restaurant. I've been there before, but it was a new location.
Yeah.
So we're on our way back, and a vehicle pulls up next to me, and I'm looking, and there ain't no driver.
Oh no!
And I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Yeah.
And the light turns green, and I'm looking like, who punking me? And the vehicle drives off. So I continue to look at the vehicle. I'm driving slow. I don't want to get next to it. And behind it says, caution, driverless vehicle.
Was there a passenger in it?
People taking these rides. Come on, people. I am an insurance adjuster.
Unless you got a will.
We're not ready for this at all. Like, who puts their life in jeopardy, for the, I don't know what, I know that there was a show on Prime where they had these autonomous vehicles, and one of the guys ended up dying, and they kept saying that's impossible. These don't wreck. It's impossible. But it wrecked.
Yeah. Hello. We have these things called storms and tornadoes,
So I'm
and
sitting here like, come
you
on, yeah,
know,
what's gonna happen when something, interferes in the signal? How many times we lose our signal with our cell phones and internet device? I just have concerns. So,
I'm
so
making
needless to
another
say, I have
curtain, guys. Another curtain for the other wall.
needless to say, I have gone on to see several of these since, and it's definitely concerning. But what do you do? What do you say? What do you do? What do you say?
Yeah.
Whew. The world, the world that we live in is changing.
What, Sue? Is Sue here? I don't know if Sue's still here or if she was here. Sue was
I was
telling me,
here earlier.
yeah, her son has a robotic lawnmower. I'm
Like the
like,
one I bought, little man.
yeah,
No, you bought that. The one you bought, little man.
a little lawnmower.
He knew exactly what to do with
He
that.
did. It wasn't robotic. But these things say, I look them up on Amazon. Guess how much these things cost?
How much?
$2,000.
What?
Yeah. And they look like some of them look like little race cars and stuff. So can you imagine, sir, your robotic lawnmower just ran over my plants. Could you get that under control, please?
Yeah.
These are some long curtains, lengthy curtains.
I like that you can see the billow on them.
Yes. Well, they got the piece has like a little, it's an oval piece. I don't know if you can see it. There's 8 little pieces.
I see.
Yeah. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. I got to make the part that goes over it now. Man, if I could see, I'd be dangerous. Okay, I see what we're doing.
Everything's coming clearer.
Yeah.
I can see clearly now. The rain is gone.
I'm ready for the retreat. I don't know about you. I'm ready.
We're gonna have so much fun.
I'm ready. So I want to go to Legos, Crumble Cookies, and that other stop that we made last year. We got to go there again. I don't mean the women's store. I mean the smoke store, the gummy store. We don't have to go back to the women's store. I've already seen it.
We go to the women's store, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know why we're in here. There's absolutely nothing in here that can fit these shoulders. The woman was like, wait, there's more.
They had a lot of stuff in there.
I was like,
she is like, whoa.
They had a lot of
size stuff. Yes.
I'm like, y'all trying to get everybody's paycheck at this point.
Yeah.
Definitely. What is this? The command center. Oh, this is the dashboard. Okay. Coming along.
Yeah.
Oh, coming along.
Were you there Sunday? Did you see my uniform? Did you like it?
What you? Oh yeah, I did. For your new job, I forgot about that.
My lime green shirt.
Look at you.
And my Tumbavacas hat.
Yes, I saw all of that.
I'm going to tell the franchise that they owe me a commission on all those hat sales.
That's right. Tell them that.
Never mind the $10 an hour. Get me some hat sales. There probably ain't a kid out there that doesn't have a Tumba vodka hat.
Now, there you go.
Tim already ordered his.
Go ahead, Tim.
Up Leatherworks.
Yeah.
There, the curtain's done. Oh, what you got done there?
That is at the dashboard. Okay, so you see the
dashboard.
Yeah, like that shows the how many miles you're going. Slow down.
So Tammy wants to know if that vehicle, do the passengers have control? Oh, I don't think they do, Tammy.
No, not the passengers.
You just somehow you tell. I don't even know how you tell the thing where
it's almost like Uber or Lyft. You order the ride, it picks you up, and nobody driving it.
Yeah,
that's crazy to me.
That is really pretty. Look, I put these wires. All right, so look how pretty that bedroom is.
Look at you with the curtains. Oh,
it's gorgeous.
Carpet.
It's my custom bedroom.
Look at you. All right, y'all want to see some progress?
Yeah, we do. Okay, I put all that on.
See that? I know y'all see the steering wheel.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're going, I think, it's on the right side. It's just not rendered.
Denise. Denise said your hair looks great.
Thank you. Did you see it when it was straight? I couldn't get the layers.
I think she probably was in the live last 2 weeks ago, maybe. Denise is here frequently, so she probably saw you when you were here 2 weeks ago.
I just couldn't get the layers to work with the butterflies. I'm still trying to figure all of that out.
Denise is one of my Leopard Leatherworks fans, my Leopard Leatherworks crew.
Tim and Carrie, they coming back, right?
Tim and Carrie coming. Oh yeah, they are absolutely. Tim and I we've become fast friends. We are like best friends. We play Pal World every single day together.
I got the notification. I saw that yesterday.
Him and Carl plays, my brother Carl.
How's he doing?
He's doing good. He's driving for a living now. Did you know that? He doesn't work at Disney anymore.
Yeah, you did tell me that he was driving.
He drives, and he's got a girlfriend now.
Yeah, you told me that also.
And I guess that's going okay. They're not living together, so that's a good thing. And I honestly think
it's a good thing.
She's either really a good influence on him, or he's been taking some anger management classes. Like he said a few harsh things to me. Sometimes during gameplay, things can get intense. He said a few harsh words to me, and then right away he corrects himself and apologizes. He never used to do that. I should not have said that. I'm so sorry. I'm really tired. I'm like, wait a minute. Do you have the anger management handbook? Because thank God you finally got a copy of it.
That's beautiful, though.
It is. It's so refreshing.
Down in the front, the orange and the green. Down in the front, the orange and the green.
Oh, very nice.
Moving it along. All right, what am I doing now? These are. Okay, this hand piece.
Has Lizzie ever done Legos? We got to get Lizzie to do a Lego set.
Lizzie, do something other than diamond paint? I wonder how much I would have to pay her.
She won't do nothing else? She doesn't crochet, nothing else?
No, she doesn't crochet.
Really?
Yep, I'm going to have to ask her. See.
Look at the little dresser.
Maybe I can convince her to do another craft, and she can work on getting me to complete something. That's her lifelong goal.
Well, I would kind of like to see you get back into the enjoyment of diamond painting.
I
I
don't
know
think it's
at
that I
one
don't.
time you did enjoy that craft.
I really don't think it's that I don't enjoy it. I think other things came along. For example, the pens.
Do
You
you have a
know,
dedicated place where you can do the diamond painting? That helps.
that I didn't have either until my daughter. When I was gone down in Mexico, that's when my daughter, she took that spare room and kind of started changing it around into a craft room, so that I do have just something dedicated to sit down diamond paint. Oh, it's brown. Well, it looked gray on here. Get your act together. Why does this look gray? And it's not.
All right, so I just put in two little cute little dressers. Look at those dressers. At the end of the bed, there's two dressers.
Look at you. Yours is all fun.
I think Taylor's going to hire me as a roadie. You
Go
can put
ahead,
the
Taylor.
props together, Rebecca. Here's the instructions. But you got to take it apart between every concert. I'd be like, no. Hell no.
What is this? Green?
It would be nice if she started a family before going back on tour, just like
Yep.
do a family thing.
That's my next thing for her is go ahead on, knock it out the park. He already looked like somebody's grandpa. Let's go ahead on and take it.
Did he retire?
I haven't heard officially.
I haven't heard either. And I'm in Kansas. I haven't heard who's coming back to the team.
I definitely think, it's his time. And I keep dropping pieces.
I know that his sister-in-law just had a baby.
Yeah. Did you see his brother dancing online?
Oh, because of the baby.
He was dancing like, whew. I'm like, please don't share this with nobody else.
He's happy.
He definitely is happy.
What am I doing here? Okay. How we doing on time? Oh, we got plenty of time. Oh, did we start 7:30? Yeah, I usually go till 9. So I think we have time to maybe. I don't know if I'll finish this part tonight. We'll see.
That is the goal.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 blue pieces, 1.
It always is.
1.
All right, I should put this on before I put it down. I didn't tell me to do that. Anyway, I didn't put whatever this thing is on top of the dresser. No, it doesn't look like a dresser anymore. I don't know what that's supposed to be. It's weird. Okay. So I ordered the. Hey Jen, hello. Oh, there's somebody we got to get a Lego set for. Jen.
True. How you feeling, honey bunny? Okay, I did this. You guys gonna see this right here. These 2 blue pieces, and here we go. So I've finished the dash.
Oh,
I'm
nice.
working on the front.
Look at you.
That's where all the Elon batteries go.
Yeah. Jen is complimenting your makeup.
My makeup.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Great job on the eyes.
Yeah, that's what I got on. I had on eyeliner.
Oh my God, I found the cutest show. You'll love it. It's
What's it
called,
called?
it's actually, I think it's a Spanish made show on Netflix, but it's dubbed in English. It's kind of got a Bridgerton vibe to it back in that day. And it's about this woman who works as a chaperone.
Okay.
And this man hires her to chaperone his 3 kids and find them husbands because his wife died. And it's very funny. It's a comedy and it's hilarious.
Sounds like something I would love.
One of the first episode, one gets pregnant and she's like, oh my God.
You ready? We're pregnant already?
There's sex in this one. There's definitely sex in this show. It's hilarious. You'll love it.
Some knee knocking, huh?
Oh, definitely. So then they plan this wild engagement party, this big flamboyant engagement party, and the guy doesn't show up. Now the maid's like, shit, now what do I do? He didn't show up.
Uh-oh.
Then she goes to find him and he says, I'm getting married to somebody else. And like, oh yeah, it's hilarious. It's very funny.
Okay. I'm making sure.
Since we don't get Bridgerton for like another year, which I'm very disappointed about. I think they should be filming them back to back to back. Jen started watching a quirky show called Animal Control.
Animal Control.
Oh my God, I saw this reel from TLC with a very large woman, and the woman is talking to her doctor and says she thinks she's pregnant because she's craving weird things. Okay. There's got to be more of that story, Jen. Continue.
What's she craving? Things like
continue.
Nails, rusty nails? What's she craving?
Water. She's craving water. Doctor says, like what? Because this woman hasn't had sex. She's sitting there with her sister and says, I'm craving water. But she hasn't had sex and she thinks she's pregnant. Oh my God.
Immaculate conception.
Absolutely.
Immaculate conception.
I watched this documentary last night on, I think again on Netflix. And it was so interesting. It's about this pastry chef, this black pastry chef who he goes looking for his mother because he was raised by his dad. His mother left at birth and he's raised by his dad and he doesn't find his mother. But then all of a sudden one day, this woman contacts him claiming to be his mom. So he asked her all these questions that only his mother would know.
Okay.
And she knew the answers. So he meets up with her and lo and behold, she looks just like him. But then she starts, the name of the show is called Con Mom.
Con Mom.
She starts conning him out of all this money. So meanwhile, his partner is his wife says, listen, she finally convinces him like hundreds of thousands of dollars. She's scamming him out of him and other people.
Okay.
She finally convinces him, hey, your mom is scamming you. So he's like, okay, I'm going to get a DNA test.
Okay.
So what do you think the DNA test shows?
That's not his mom.
Nope. It was his mom.
For real?
For real.
And she's still scamming him?
She was scamming him. So when he went to get the DNA test, she leaves him. She leaves. The mom leaves. She was like, oh, I'm 85. I got cancer. She didn't have no cancer. She kept saying she was like filthy rich and she would stay in these 5-star hotels. It was during COVID and order champagne and all these expensive meals. And then she would ask him for the money, saying, well, because it's COVID, I can't get my money. I don't have access to my money.
Mm-hmm.
So he would pay. Yeah. Ran up himself in debt. Really sad.
And that was her actual son.
Her own son did that to her. Yep. Mm-hmm. But and then his wife, him and his wife split up and took their kid, and so he had to kind of like start over, which he did because he's an amazing pastry chef. So he started over. I just made something. I have no idea what the heck it is. It's part of the. This must be. Oh, maybe it's supposed to look like the mirror over the dressers. What do you think? Let me put it there to see if that's what it looks like.
I'm gonna see. Put it back up. The mirror over the dresser.
All right, hold on. I'll show you when it. Yeah, I think it's supposed to there. See?
Look at that, the vanity. I see it.
Yeah, that's very cute. Very cute. So the pink room looks done to me, but I still have pink parts here. That always bothers me. There's parts left. Maybe it's a mirror on the ceiling for when, oh, listen, Jen, I'll have you know that even though this is the set of the Eras Tour, there's a red room here. This little house, this lover house, has a red room. I'll show you. I'll show you. It's not shown on when you can't see it like on the book or anything. They don't show pictures of it. But if you open this little door, let me get it open. There's the red door. You open it, look inside. It's the red room. See, there's stuff on the walls. Tia.
You got a red room. Is there a whip on the wall?
No, they're flowers and lights, but nobody has to know that. You want to see my house with a red room?
Look at my red room.
I think perhaps maybe that's supposed to be like a recording studio or something. Uh-huh. Jen, you didn't show up. If you'd showed up 15, 20 minutes ago, you would have heard Tia and I planning our trip to Michigan, our agenda. We want to go to Crumble and we want to go to the Lego store.
He also wants to go back in.
Oh, yeah, to that other store that I like. Mm-hmm.
We want to get some Happy Pills.
Yep. The gummy store. Because Michigan's the only place that sells those gummies. Oh, look at you. What page are you? Are you almost done?
No, yeah, I think so. Looks like I have 4 pages left, 5 pages.
Oh, now I'm going to work on the closet. There's going to be little clothes hanging in the closet. I'm going to be making clothes. That's going to be interesting. A fun day at the gummy store. See, Jen wants to go back too. See, Jen's like, I need refills. We need refills.
One of the classic moments of our trip was when brother, when he came to meet up with us. I'm like, uh-oh. I thought maybe he was going to say something, but he was so cool.
Who?
He knows us. Long as he doesn't have to bail us out. When Tim met up with us were you outside with us when he met up with us outside?
Tim?
The gummy store.
Tim? Oh, her husband, Tim. I thought you meant my Tim. Okay, no. We know too many Tims. Yes, he was.
I don't have to come and bail you guys out.
No, she was giving him the rest of her lunch from the Olive Garden, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. Listen, men will show up when there's lunch involved.
He was there for it.
Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. What's going on here?
Windshield. What is this? These cars got more gadgets and plugs on them.
Okay, hold on. I did something wrong here.
What is this?
Okay, I think. Wait a minute. If this one goes. I'm missing a piece. I said that before, didn't I?
Yep.
I'm missing a piece. This makes no sense.
Uh-oh.
Must be that. No. I guess. Huh. No, that won't go there. Oh, it will go there. Look at that. Oh, all right. Why does it look like that? Huh. All right. Oh, I see. So make it look like clothes. Okay. Got it. Haven't you watched Valo yet? But what did you think? Oh, you haven't watched Valo yet. What did I think? I think that she did a good job. She's she's an attorney now. She's been studying law for 5 years in jail, in prison. She knows enough to say the evidence will show, and she said it about 50 times. And if the only way the evidence is going to show everything she says it's going to show, which is self-defense, she's going to have to take the stand, and then they're going to have to believe her. There's going to be an issue with that, I'm sure. She doesn't have the greatest credibility in the world. I don't know that the jury knows that she killed her kids. That wasn't included in today's openings. Can you imagine? By the way, the woman that you just convicted, she killed her kids. Oh, look, that's adorable.
The trunk closes. Where'd the shield go?
But Jen, I separated the state. There's 2 videos. The state has an argument on one that's about 45 minutes, and then the defense argues on the other, and that is about 35 minutes. So totally doable in one sitting while you're, diamond painting, if you want to watch that. I didn't do a recap. I just thank you, Jen. I appreciate you watching it on my channel. I really do. Because everyone has a choice where they want to watch it. All right. This clothes hanger keeps falling apart, like all my clothes hangers. Okay. Look, I made it into a piece of clothing. It's on the clothes hanger. Look.
Look at that.
This is her lover bodysuit, the blue lover bodysuit. Which you see the color of the next bodysuit. It's army green. I'm not kidding. Look, army green.
Look at that.
Yeah.
They're going all out.
I don't know who's wearing that ugly outfit. It ain't me. Mm-mm.
They are going all out.
Yep. And then the one after that is this mustard color, brown. This must be the backup dancer's wardrobe, because it's not Taylor's. There's no sparkles on it. Okay. Did I do that right? I did that right. Wait a minute. Next. Okay, that's this one goes here. We just doing the work. I'm almost, we're going to get there by 9. What do we got? Oh, we got 20 minutes. We'll be good. We'll get done with part 5. So I think after, I still got 6 and 7, but after this, I'm going to do the steampunk train bookends that I have. That's going to be fun. Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm working on the tires and the rims.
All right, I put my arms on this outfit. I'm a designer. Okay, now we got to put this on the hanger. Oh no, did I do that wrong? Oh, I didn't put the hanger thing on it. Hold on.
Now y'all know these could have already come put together. I mean, I'm not a car aficionado, but I gotta take the actual rim.
Oh yeah, they don't make it easy for you.
They are not making it easy at all. I gotta put the little hubcap on and then force these fingers to put the tire on the hubcap.
Jen, they would not dream of firing you. And if they have that dream, I'm going to come over there to Michigan. I'm going to set them straight. Okay. You got it? If I don't, Tia will. So you're not getting fired. Don't worry, girl.
We're not speaking anything into existence.
Nope. Mm-mm.
Sue says, I'm back. Hey, Sue. 3. I'm over here giving my fingers a workout.
Me too. This size doesn't bother my hands too much, but when I get into the minis, then I start getting the cramps. Yeah. And I'm working on this other mini, the little car that I haven't worked on it in a while. I've been doing my sweater, trying to get that done. I figured out, I told my sister, I know what's wrong with the weather, that God has decided there's not going to be any spring this year until I finish that sweater. He's like, you will finish that sweater before Mother Nature allows spring to come forward. Okay, now I'm putting on the third outfit, you guys. It's mustard yellow. Look at the outfits, Tia.
Look at that. It's just hanging on there. Look like a real closet. I'm so proud of you.
It really does. It's really adorable. Wait a minute. 3 outfits. All right, I got 3 outfits.
Real closet.
Oh, wait a minute. There's another outfit. Oh, hold on. There's 4 outfits, you guys. She does have a lot of bodysuits on the tour, but not in these colors. They should have made them in her colors. Wait a minute. Does that go there? Yeah. Yes. No. Hold on. What am I missing? Follow the instructions, Rebecca. There you go. That'll help. It's all right there on the page. Half these pieces were just the outfits. Good Lord. I'm taking one more outfit now. Uh-oh. Well, now what did I do wrong? No, I didn't. Those pieces don't go on there yet. Hold on. That goes like... No. I'm missing another piece. Nope, I found it. Okay. We got it now. Okay.
Well, I guess you can't lift this trunk up too high. It definitely comes off. All right.
These are not meant to be played with as toys. Like if a 3-year-old, a 6-year-old thought they were going to get that. If they thought they were going to get to play with it, they're going to fall apart. Yeah, it'll roll, and then it'll run into a wall, and it will crumble. And then the kid will cry, Mom, my car fell apart.
Because this windshield definitely does not stay in. It just kind of sits on there. It looks cute. But it doesn't like snap in. All right.
Okay, now we have 4 Lover bodysuits on the hanger. All right, that's all bodysuits. Now, where are we putting this thing? Okay, we need to put this on the other end here. And it's going to go into the closet once we make the closet. Oh, I skipped a page. I didn't make the closet. I do that every time. I forgot to make the closet before I made the clothes. Oh, that was silly of me. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. Oh, I hear lots of fire engines. It's a busy night in Wichita. So tomorrow night's the opening night of baseball. But they didn't give me a shift.
You didn't get one yet?
I got one for Wednesday and Friday this week. So I'm not doing a live on Wednesday, guys. I'll be at the ballpark in my Tumbavacas outfit. Okay,
I think that'll be fun. I remember when the kids played sports. When Justin played football, they used to have the parents help out in like the boosters booth.
Of course, yeah.
And so that was a lot of fun.
Well, he's like, do you want to do what do you want to do? I said, I want to be an usher, because you don't want to work like the refreshments. And I'm like, no, I don't want to make hot dogs and burgers. And no, I'm sorry. And he goes, well, what about the kids zone? I'm like, oh, no, no. I'm not doing the bounce house. Sorry. I'm out. So apparently I found out if you get assigned to the bounce house, that means you're in the doghouse. Like you drew the short straw that night. Because nobody
there you go.
Bounce house.
That's worth knowing.
Nobody wants that damn bounce house.
Is it worth it? Whatever I'm about to do, will it be worth getting transferred to the bounce house? So
that's right.
I guess I won't do it then. I'll be good tonight.
Because those little kids, man, they are okay.
All right. So
here.
I think I'm ready to listen. This is supposed to be a toy that don't work this good. What's going on?
What do you mean?
The car really moves. The wheels rotate and everything.
Well, they're supposed to rotate. That doesn't mean you're supposed to move it.
They move, making it difficult for me. All right. All right. So you guys know this is my eco-friendly charging station. And it is designed to charge my eco-friendly as you can see, the car really goes. So the energy source is renewing. You can see it from the, that's the piece that keeps falling off. I got something for that though. You're not a crafter until you have this. Hold on one sec. Where's that? I have bent down and picked this up. I don't know how many times. Y'all know what this is, right? What is this? So we're going to glue this on. Because I doubt if I ever take it apart. This windshield keep falling off. So we're just going to add some 360 6,000.
Oh, you're not.
Yeah, it's not ever coming off again.
Okay. Oh, I've given that some thought though, putting them some stuff on my Legos. I'm like, can you glue these together? Until you figure out, oh shit, I put it in the wrong place.
Well, tune in Tokyo.
I just figured out why I didn't use this piece last week. I found a spot that's missing a piece. I'm like, wondering why I had no place to go.
What are the odds, right? So,
but we can fix it.
We have our charging attendant.
We have the technology. Oh, you're done? Look at that. Oh, look at you.
Done. And now, guess what? We glued that puppy in place. Huh.
So you were at the end anyway, so you could do that. Yeah, that's cool.
Lots of fun. So there were a lot of extra pieces.
There's
like a cell phone here. Like if you really want to play afterwards with these tiny pieces, I guess you could.
Oh,
we have for 2025 a complete. Yay! All right, guys. That's
there you go. There you go. You do.
Say that I haven't had a complete.
And you have another set there too.
I do. I have another set, and I'm ordering a third.
Well, what are you going to order?
On Temu. This one is coming in from Walmart. It was another Friends one.
Yeah.
Just because I already started a Friends community, I might as well keep with,
Why not?
What I'm going to do is try and put them on some sort of little display and then put them in my my new craft room.
All right. The gray wall is out.
I'm still off from work. I may be taking advantage of. So what's it been, about 2 years, maybe 2 years ago, maybe 3, but I believe it was 2 years ago. I was offered an early retirement package.
Yeah.
I think it's been 2 years.
Yeah.
I think when they first offered it, I was offended. I remember talking to you and Honey Bunny about it. I was like, what? That's so offensive. Hindsight being 2020, I don't think I should have been as offended. I'm ready. I'm ready to just check out and be done. I'm not old enough yet to get my Social Security, but with the early retirement package and my 2 grown babies, the necessity now to work has almost been eliminated. And they keep trying to tell me, just go ahead and quit, Mom. Quit and just sit back. I just wonder how fast I would dwindle down my savings, my 401k, and I got one Fidelity investment. I wonder how fast that would dwindle down, before I said, well, I got to go back out to work.
Well, you got to plan it. You've got to plan it. I had to learn to live on a third of what I used to make. And I've learned it's not easy, but you learn.
I'm off for probably another full month before I go up for reevaluation. And I think that reevaluation will be, okay, we're ready to return you back to work. And what does that look like? So,
but I have to tell you that the trade-off in lifestyle has been worth it. I was under so much stress before.
You definitely were. Oh my God.
all that stress. It really, really isn't.
We were feeling stressed for you. I can imagine how much you were feeling.
Yeah.
I just remembered that, I'm like, oh my God, they doing too much, talking too much documentation. I just was under so much stress for you. And so I have that same issue, but with the workload, you know. I
Yeah.
did speak with, my boss and everything. Performance wise, my performance is up there. I got a raise. I got the bonus. And that posted before my short-term disability payment
Well, they
posted.
can't work you to death for Christ's sakes,
That's the Yeah. So I got one last gastro intestinal. They just want to make sure, ulcers and everything gone. Migraines, no neurological blockages gone, and then obviously the anxiety and PTSD, getting that under control. So, but I work in a job where anything can, cause that to flare back up. Arguing with people all day long. I'm not at fault. The other person is.
Oh God.
And
Yeah.
so that's the concern is, will she snap? Will she snap again? Will she lose her marbles? And um, so I think at this point, it's probably going to be a good idea to take the early retirement package. And on top of the early retirement package, cash out on 401k and everything, and live off my bank account for however long I can. I need to be able to make it a few years, before I start asking the kids for allowance.
I will say my son has been a huge help. He pays my cell phone bill, which has always been a huge help. So, financially, that's what he does for me. What I love that, And then he's always there for me if I need to. I left my keys in the car the other day and the battery died. He came over and jumped the car for me. I'm like, thank you.
There you go.
Yeah. All right, let
So,
me show you where I'm at before we call it a night. So I've got the closet put together. We've got the lover body suits in here that they're hanging on the hangers.
look at the
A
clothes, guys.
little basket there. It's got a little ladder.
What's the ladder going up to? Is there going to be like another floor?
There's another level, I guess. Yeah. Isn't that adorable?
Look at you. That's cute, though. I like that one a lot. So I got these little boxes that after I take stuff out, I got this idea from Tima where she like decorates her boxes and things like that.
Uh-huh.
I was gonna put like contact paper on them and stuff. And I'm thinking about like opening up and like putting like gluing a little, how they have the Legoland, like gluing like a little town and stuff in there. Because these are, if you look at this.
Well, I don't know how big that is, but I bought this on Amazon. You can buy this on Amazon.
And then sit the stuff on there. See, that's what I want. Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll show you. I have one that's still on the in the box.
I think you should like post a link. Hi, Marquita. How are you, Momo?
They come in different sizes. It's called Lego Classic. Gray base plate. I'm looking for
it's a 4 up.
Yeah.
Mine is a 6 and up.
The 4-year-olds can play with the base plate.
The next set that I was looking at for Walmart.
But they come in different sizes. So I don't know what size this one is. It's the largest one, I think.
I'm kind of scared to move up to the next level. So you guys know I'm working on a 6+, right? You see how many pages I've been flicking, right? You guys see I had to do some of my own work. I had to glue pieces down. And you see that this actually moves. I think for 6, this shouldn't move. The tires should
I'm
be
going to make sure that the next time you and Lizzie have a show, I'm going to let her know that you did a lot of hard work here.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Look
you
at my
finished
charging
project.
station, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to let her know.
Look at that. I got the table there. We can sit down. We can eat while we waiting on this.
You got
Tesla.
Roy serving it up there, and
That's right.
Yeah.
And he got a little order tablet in his hand. Look at that.
You gonna take a credit card?
There you go. He gonna serve us one of them new lazy dog. He gonna bring us out a lazy dog.
So much fun, Tia. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad I'm here every Monday. If you want to come back on, you just let me know, and we'll build some more stuff. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night. So tomorrow, don't forget to look for 2 videos. They'll be out by probably about 2. It's going to be a recap of the Ingolf Turk, whatever happened today during the 4 hours, and a recap of the witnesses that appeared after the opening statements in the Lori Daybell case. So I'll see you guys then. Have a great day, everybody. Take care.
Bye, guys.
Bye.